Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 10 best fruits that can grow in winter and can survive any climate. Before that, please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the upcoming videos. Well, here are 10 the very best winter fruits to expand in your location and also can survive any climate. Number 1. Apricots. For ideal results, plant the tree during the late spring to enable it to develop a root system before the ground freezes throughout the winter. Some variants are more probable to prosper and also bear fruit after specifically chilly winters. Number 2. Cherries. Much of your winter fruit's success is connected to the moment of year it flowers. If your plant blossoms in early spring, it will certainly need warmer temperatures to prosper compared to later blooming plants. Sour cherry trees are the most effective candidate for colder areas, while sweet cherries call for warmer climates. Some ranges, like pleasant cherries, are self-sterile, suggesting you'll require to grow a second tree nearby to guarantee your plant is cross-pollinated well during the expanding season. Number 3. Pears. Considering that pear trees need a lot of winter prior to blooming in the springtime, they're a fantastic selection for individuals staying in north environments that experience lots of cold throughout the winter. If you're planting your very first pear tree, try to pick a plot with accessibility to guide sunlight and well-draining dirt. Like cherry trees, this type commonly needs at least 2 trees planted close by to help cross-pollinate each other before bearing fruit. Number 4. Winter squash. Winter squash can be planted shortly after the winter's lasted here produce fruit by loss. Considering that these plants require a longer expanding season than lots of others, sometimes greater than 100 days from growing prior to they're ready to harvest, it is very important to obtain knowledgeable about your location's common freeze days as well as plant your winter squash as very early as possible. With plenty of sunlight and well-draining dirt, your plant's fruit canister ripen late in the loss as well as also right into very early winter. Number 5. Plums. The majority of kinds of plum trees are commonly ready to harvest between late springtime as well as loss, but the European variation container thrive into the very early winter. This passionate stone fruit is suitable to consume fresh, but is additionally generally used in recipes like jams, jellies, and also various other spreads, because they're able to endure in colder temperature levels. Make sure to plant it in an area with complete sunlight, especially if your location experiences chilly winters with well-draining dirt to avoid excess dampness. Number 6. Grapes. Grapes are one of the a lot more flexible winter fruits, as they can survive anywhere from zones 4 through 11 depending on the varieties. If you stay in a modest climate area, you'll rejoice to find out that the American varieties are excellent for use as table grapes, in contrast to a glass of wine grapes. Plant your grapes in the early spring in an area with full sun or partial color. Collect the fruit in the late fall in northern locations, or throughout the winter if you reside in a hotter environment. Number 7. Mandarin oranges. Mandarin oranges, in the exact same family members as tangerines as well as clementines, present a sweet, citrusy taste related to several exotic fruits. Instead of bearing fruit in the springtime or summer, your plant will certainly generate its oranges in the late fall or early winter. If you reside in colder areas of the nation, you can likewise grow your mandarin orange tree in a huge pot to bring it indoors throughout freezing temperatures. Select a south-facing area of your house to plant these trees outdoors, as well as fertilize them with citrus fertilizer between very early springtime and summer. Number 8. Lemons. Although lemon trees can be grown in cooler areas, your plant will certainly generate one of the most fruit when it's placed in a location with complete sun, so select a place on the south or southeast facing side of your house. Added moisture assists protect these trees from frost, suggesting normal waterings via the winter can make the difference between a successful or poor harvest in the summertime. Number 9. Kiwis. If you live in a warmer climate, kiwis can make a terrific alternative for very easy expanding. These plants grow on creeping plants, and due to the fact that they ripen in both winter as well as spring, they're an excellent option to appreciate throughout the chillier months. Your kiwi plant may take several years to reach maturation, so go with a grown-up plant from a regional nursery if you prepare to begin collecting its fruit early. Plant your kiwi vines in a location with complete sunlight or partial shade, as well as choose sunnier locations for greater fruit production. Number 10. Avocados. Avocado trees are best recognized for their development in tropical locations, so you'll require to reside in zones 9 with 11 in order for your own to grow outdoors year-round, although Mexican avocado trees can survive in zone 8. Plant your tree during spring to permit it to grow prior to the heat of the summer season embeds in, and water it regularly, a few times weekly, to guarantee its roots do not come to be dry. Harvest fruit from your avocado tree, as private numbers end up being ripened between late winter and also early loss each year. Thanks for watching. And remember, if you like this video, click that red subscribe button down below and make sure you guys have any notifications turned on, so you never miss those upcoming videos. And see you next time.